What's going on, guys, and welcome on in. Are you excited? In less than 2 days from the time you watch this, some of these units you see at this table are going to be available for you guys to pick up for absolute free through connections. So one more time to recap, because I keep getting a ton of questions and I don't mind answering them, guys. On the 27th, we will be receiving on the Thursday after maintenance, the Thursday patch, that is the 27th of May. You will be able to acquire one of 6 ML5s for completely free through connections. Now, there's going to be some fine text with that, guys. And that is, you will need to do certain, let's call them like achievements, to fully unlock the ML5's kit or to be able to use them in certain areas. We'll go over that in just a second here. But if you guys want a quick recap, and remember to just watch my ML Selector video one more time. Spec Tenny and Arby, Spectre Tenny and Arby, the two on the right-hand side table here, I would say are the top 2 picks. Ruel would be 3rd. Dark Corvus 4th, in my opinion. Jake, Martial Artist Ken, and then Jake Kisei would be last. Remember, all 6 of these heroes have a spot. Pick with your heart. But Arbiter, Vildred, and Spectani probably overall the best 2. And between those, that's the most common question. I still get asked this in the live streams. Car, which one do you think? Arbiter, Vildred, or Spectani? Remember the pros and cons of each. Arbiter Vildred, he's going to have access to Alexis Basket in the shop right now, so it's a nice combo pickup. However, there are a lot of players that have counters for him. He can still thrive. You just have to pick him a little bit more carefully, maybe build him in a different way. But typically, Arbiter Vildred is still completely fine. Even with all the counters running around, he'll still be a great PvE unit. Spec Tenny will just have the edge a little bit over Arbiter Vildred for difficult PvE content because of her kit. Either way, both of these units are amazing. You will not be unhappy with either. Just make your decision and don't regret it, okay? At the end of the video, let me know if your decision has changed since the last time we talked, because you only have 2 more days to decide, guys. But let's go ahead. When you do finally decide, let's go over what you need to do to fully unlock it, because you can start preparing right now. So let's go ahead and open up this page. Here's what we can tell, guys, unless this changed, which it could have, but I think it's most likely to be the exact same, if not very similar. One quick disclaimer, boys. I heard a lot of people were confused on this part. 10 Galaxy Coins will be delivered to the players already summoned the selected Moonlight hero. If you do happen to pick up a dupe, because I think some of y'all, maybe, let's say you're sitting at 30 coins and you really want one of the Galaxy Coin units that may be coming out soon, you can go ahead and pick a dupe to get that 40 coins. I would not advise this otherwise. A brand new hero usually trumps 10 coins almost all the time, even if it's one of the less favorable units like Judge Kisei, for example. I still think she may get buffed in the future. It's nice to have a new ML5 rather than 10 coins, but if you really want that 40 coin security to get your most wanted Moonlight 5 whenever, because you never know if you might pick up another dupe, guys. An ML5, they're pretty rare. If you never get a dupe from bookmarks, you would have to spend a dupe on like Mystic Pity or something, or get lucky on there. I understand if you may want to get that 40 coins, but otherwise, I think a new hero almost always better than grabbing a dupe here. All right, just a heads up. So let's go ahead and look. If you look at the bottom right hand side, guys, over here, let's go over the 4 things you have to do to fully unlock the hero. We'll go one by one, okay? So what it means is to 6-star promote your, let's say, Arbiter Vildred or whatever ML5 you pick, you will have to reach level 60 with 2 heroes. Not too hard, not too difficult. Now you can start preparing for this one in advance, but be very careful, guys. By exact wording, we can assume that there was a lot of people messaging me, Car, do you think if I get 2 level 59s ready, and then when Thursday patch hits, if I just level that, let's say 2 Phantasms to 60 because they were at 59, will that count? It should, but depending on this wording. But guys, if you want to be completely safe, you never know the way the game works. If they want, if it's, they kind of just, the text was a little bit incorrect and they want you to actually 6-star the Phantasm or whatever unit you're using to fodder boost your Arbiter Vildred to 60. You may want to just be safe and have, let's say, 10 5-star Phantasms ready to go. And then you can promote 2 level 60 heroes, one of them being your ML5 of choice and one other level 50 hero. Remember, guys, for all these promotion things, there's going to be multiple promotion type aspects. Make sure you watch my video on the highest priority promotion units. Typically, that one was made for after your Wyvern team, because everybody knows by now that you should focus on your Wyvern team first, but there's a lot of heroes right after your Wyvern team that I think excel in all areas, meaning PvE plus PvP, and those would be preferable to 6-star. Don't rush these and just pick bad units to promote. Make sure when you're also doing this, I know you're going to really want that Moonlight 5 built up and fully unlocked, but make sure also the things you're doing here, you can double dip and use that towards other progression. All right, so let's go over it. So just be careful with the 2 level 60s. We don't know exactly how it's going to work. You can risk it, but I would just try to instead get 10, let's say 10 5-star phantasms ready to go. Now, skill enhancements to allow your Arbiter Vildred or whatever their ML5 to have Mola enhancements, because that's what this is, to put Molagora into their skills, which you're really going to need. It says acquire 3 stars in all chapters of episode 1 epilogue unrecorded story. Now, I was talking with my stream yesterday about this, guys, just to double check. Unrecorded story, unrecorded history, not too difficult. It is going to take a while though. There are 16 stages. If we include all those side story plus the 10 original 1 through 10 plus all the dash S side story ones, you will need to have 16 stages complete. But good news, I know it's going to take a while. You're going to have to shift units in and out to make sure you get all 3 stars, because that's what it says, acquire 3 stars. Make sure you follow closely. Don't waste too much time, too much energy. Just make sure you get it as done quickly as possible. You will have to do this regardless, because this is one of the most important, is to have your ML5 able to Molagora. Bring some of the fodder. Let's say you haven't done the 6-star hero promotion. You can bring some of the fodder here while you're leveling. Use your dog walker. Let's say Free Spirit Tieria or whatever selector you picked. If you picked Arby, and you complete this first, you can use him. Even I think at level 50, Arbiter Vildred still can put in some work, especially if you pick up an Alexa's basket with him. Spec Tenny, same thing. She might be able to, while she's leveling, if you give her some gear, she might be able to help carry the load a little bit. But you can use like Montmorency, if you picked Montmorency for your Wyvern team, or Angelica, whoever was your tank. Use them to kind of help the dog walker, and then you can bring in the ML5 or what other DPS unit you have. Just pick some strong carry units. Remember, you're going to have to swap things in and out, like fire, water, earth elements, or bring certain classes depending on the star requirements. But just get that done, guys. It's going to take a while. Good news, you're going to get 1,600 Sky Stones, as well as 16 Molagora to put towards your Moonlight 5. So you're going to have to get it done, but you'll be rewarded big time by the end of it. Just make sure, guys, the overall thing is you double dip. So while you're doing these skill enhancements or the unrecorded history, you're also maybe working towards the 6-star hero promotion if you haven't done that yet, or towards this bottom left requirement, which we're going to talk about right now. To get 5-star or 6-star awakening for your new ML5, you'll have to awaken a 3-star hero to 5-star awakening or higher 3 times. Now, by the wording, guys, this is I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, that this means 3-star heroes only, right? So you're going to want to invest in specialty change units and awaken them to 5-star. So if you need some extra altar runes, make sure this weekend you get those done, because 5-star and 6-star awakening is pretty important. Less so important than 6-star hero promotion and skill enhancements like Spec Tenny and Arby, plus some of the other ones. They'll probably be fine at 4-star awakening for a bit, but you really want those extra stats. Some of them are very good. So the 3, since we're gonna need 3, the 3 I would recommend would be Falcon or Clury. Adventure Roz I will recommend, but you may have not done Sidonia yet to unlock him, so we can skip him. If you do have Sidonia completed, I would really recommend Adventure Roz, Falcon or Clury, and then the third one, I say specialty change Carrot. Now, those 3 I think are kind of in the spotlight right now, especially Carrot in terms of power. There's some other SCs though. Just take a look at the list, guys. If you want to try the newly buffed Axe God and you have him, you can do that. But I would really recommend Momo, of course, but I'm assuming a lot of y'all built Momo for Wyvern. But Montmorency would also be up there. Just try to pick a more powerful, at least 1 or 2 of the list. Pick some of the more powerful, especially changes like I mentioned. And then for the third one or so, if you want a fun one, you can do that. But just pick some good ones here, guys. Carrot also, or not Carrot, Hazel also got buffed if you were planning to run any Mono Fire teams. But yeah, just make sure you pick some good specialty changes from that. And then you can also run those during your unrecorded history while you level. Okay, so same thing like this part. You can bring those 3 stars that you need to awaken a 5-star, because what that's going to mean is you're going to need those 3-star heroes to be level 50 or 5-star, so you will have to promote them as well. Leave them at 50, not 60, but to get 5-star awakening, right, you will need them at 5 stars. So you have to get them to 40, and then you have to get them to 50. Excuse me, you don't have to get them to 50, you have to just unlock the 5-star, and then I believe you can awaken them. I'll double check. So I'm into hero and guild lord defense team, guys. This is the last one. This part is the least important. I would not sweat this at all. Let's say, I think if maybe you picked Arby or Spec Tenny, those might be nice defense options. Maybe even Martial Artist Ken could be really cool, really strong Guild War or Arena defense teams. But this is the least important one. You can work on this last, and I would recommend unlocking these other ones before you do this. But reach gold Gold League and Arena. Remember my advice, guys. If you're mid-game-ish, you probably have a lot of PvP units built. I'm sure you can do it fine. Just refresh until you find opponents that you can comfortably beat. Every single one of you watching right now, I promise you can hit Gold League and Arena. If you are struggling a little bit, use your best geared units. Like I mentioned, the Wyvern team units. So Sigret, Momo, whoever you ended up picking, they can work. You'll just have to kind of cherry pick the teams you look at. Make sure you use your refreshes. Make sure you look through every day. And just keep climbing. If you are unlocking Arbiter Vildred or Spectenny, one of these powerful Moonlight 5s, even Dark Corvus, let's say he has some early gear, you can use them as well to try and reach gold, okay? It's not super difficult though. It'll just take a minute. You'll have to kind of figure it out as you go. And if you need any extra help in terms of making teams and finding like counters to those enemy arena teams, go ahead and stop by my Discord or my live streams and we can help you out with that too, okay? So anyways, guys, it's just a quick guide on how to start preparing so you don't get blindsided. Most of these are fairly easy, but some of them, like the skill enhancement unlock, will take a minute. Just try to tie them all in together. So if you're trying to get the unrecorded history done, all the star achievements, bring some of those 3-star heroes that you need to awaken a 5-star there. Start leveling the fodder for the 6-star hero promotion there. Just tie it all in together, that way you can get it done more efficiently. And this is just a rule of thumb for the entire game. Guys, always try to multitask, double dip, get multiple things done at once when you're completing objectives in Epic 7, okay? Anyways, guys, once again, let me know what you're ultimately deciding, because this should be your final decision. You have 2 days. There's no wrong answer. Whatever you pick, all these ML5s are amazing. Some I think would be better for progression and endgame, but really, they're all good. Just don't regret what you pick. Have a firm decision and enjoy. All right, guys, I'll catch you in the next one. We'll talk to you soon. Peace out, guys.